I so badly want to be helpful. And I am torn. I am far too emotional because I don't understand how have we not understood that words do hurt. How are we missing this? How can we simultaneously try and pass laws that restrict speech, and yet we go out and publicly, verbally, in social media, via writing, use language calling for the death of somebody, where we implore others to support us when we say, I can't wait till this disease kills that person. They deserve it. How can you, that's appropriate speech? It's not even about being appropriate. It's spiritual, people. It's spiritual. We have the power of life or death in the words we speak. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me is BS language. It's false. It's a lie. The only thing that can hurt you are words. Words create life or they tear it down. The words you speak about others, to others, are not about destroying them. They're about destroying your world. The reason you walk in a world where you feel the need to be so venomous, to be so angry, to be so riled up that you need to call for the death of somebody else is because you yourself are walking in death because you yourself are creating it. You have surrounded yourself in the spirit of the enemy. You were walking in evil. You were walking in the spirit of death, the spirit of evil, the spirit of life, the spirit of unity, compassion, love, abundance, freedom. It's a spirit that speaks of those truths. Folks, your world is your language. Therefore, if you are writing, blogging, vlogging, calling for the death of another and how excited you are to see somebody that you believe is the enemy, that you think they should die, what you've just told us is you're walking in the spirit of the enemy yourself. Didn't say you're the enemy. There is an enemy. Just the same as, just because you don't say those words, I didn't say you're not walking in the spirit of the enemy either. Walking in the spirit of the divine is speaking life into the world. Speaking life over yourself, which means everything you speak, lashon, tongue, speech, everything you speak must be tov, good, not hara, evil. Lashon hara, I've spoken about it, blogged about it, vlogged about it, and we are in desperate need to understand it, which is why I am leading a book study starting October 22nd. I recognize that's a night of a presidential debate. Unfortunately, not the best examples of Lashon Tov, either of them. I'm calling you to rise above what society has accepted as appropriate speech and study with me, learn with me, participate in this free book study. Join book study, Walking in the Dust of Rabbi Jesus, WDRJ and Guardian Angel GA. Find it on Facebook. Join the study. And we're going to dive into what does God mean when he created humans in his image, in the image of the divine. What does it mean that we have the power of life or death in our tongues? What do these things mean? That's what we're going to look at. And we're going to spend the whole year looking at what God said, and specifically also what he said about male and female. So we have to understand some baseline principles, and then we're going to understand the two genders. So people, join me, and let's make sure that we are speaking life, not just about others, but over our own world. Shalom.